Hi, so now we're going to do our pause and practice chapter 1-2, and I'm here on SimNet. You can pause me if you need to and navigate here. And in this pause and practice, it says we're going to customize the content of your block format letter using cut, copy, paste in the clipboard. You also enhance your document by changing the font and applying font attributes. So what they want us to do is first we're going to need two things. Files needed is our initial, open your initials P&P1-1 document. And we also need a disclosure statement document, which is going to be located, the link to it is on all pause and practice. So let's navigate to Blackboard, and I will get in, actually let's just get this mute. I guess I'm back in here. So we get back into Blackboard and go to our class, go to pause and practice on the left hand side, and then go to the data files. So that will be where our disclosure statement is. Now we have data files for Word, Chapter 1. Whoops, I think I actually ended up downloading Chapter 3. Let me click on the right thing. So Chapter 1, you can see, and I'm actually in Chrome. I know a lot of times I say Firefox, but again, I was having issues with Firefox last night. So I have Chapter 1 student data files here. These are in my downloads. I'm just going to go ahead and put them on my desktop. You can save them, and I just drag them over where I wanted them. You can put your save your data files just wherever your file structure is on your machine, whether it's documents, desktop, wherever you've made your folder. And I'm just going to check that it's there, Word Chapter 1 data files. So we do have the disclosure statement here if we need it. And we're going to go ahead and go back to SimNet. So we want to open our initial document that we made in the last video, and we want to save it as PPW1-2. So I'll go ahead and make my screen small so that I can navigate to my document from last time, and I'm launching it here. And is it your default program? Yes. Okay, so I'll do that later. Saving our document. So in step 2, save this document as your initials PPW1-2. So I will go up to File, Save As. I'll put mine on my desktop again. You choose where you'd like to save it. And I'm saving it as W1-2 this time. Okay, and now we want to press F12 to save as a dialog box. Click Save. Step 3, open the disclosure statement -01 document. Ignore any spelling and grammar errors in the document. We'll fix these in pause and practice 1-3. So let's find our disclosure statement. It's going to be out on our desktop as well. That will be in there we go. Student data files, disclosure statement. Okay. Enable editing. That lets us do something with it. Okay. So to open disclosure statement, step 4. In the disclosure statement -01 document, copy both paragraphs of text to the clipboard. Okay, so to do that, we're back in our document, and it's telling us we want to control, let's see, make it big, press Control A to select the text. So we're selecting the whole bit of text. I'll get back in my document. Control A selects all of it. Control C copies it to the clipboard. And now we want to close the document without saving. So I'm just going to go up to my little X in my Word here, and I'll close that document. And then now we're back into our original document that we typed up in the last pause and practice. Step 5, paste the contents of the clipboard into the document. So step 5A, in the Your Initials P&P1-2 document, place your insertion point to the left of Best Regards. So I'll put my cursor right to the left of Best Regards. And then we want to, in step B, click the Clipboard Launcher, which is on the Home tab. We are already on the Home tab. Clipboard Group right here to display the clipboard pane. Now, this is always the launcher here in the bottom right-hand corner. So I will click that. That gives us the clipboard pane. Okay, step C, click the drop-down arrow to the right of the copied text. In the clipboard, figure 1-3. So let's see, I think they're saying this here. But let's just double check. Let's look at figure 1-3. Well, sorry, 1-43. Okay, so we're in the right place. Click it. Okay, I see what they're saying right there. That's where we want to find. So we're back on our document, and we want this one right here. So when we hover over this make note on the, we can just click the arrow down. And what do they want us to do at that point? They want us probably to paste. So that is step C. Click the drop-down arrow and select paste. Okay, so that's just it. We gotta make sure our cursor's on the right place. Back on the Best Regards and paste. So that put both of those paragraphs into our document. Okay. Close the clipboard by clicking the X in the upper right-hand corner, so this clipboard navigation right here. And then in step 6, copy the formatting of the first paragraph to the 2 new paragraphs. So in 6A, place your insertion point in the first body paragraph of the letter. Okay, right here. And then we want to click the Format Painter button on the Home tab Clipboard Group. So this is our Format Painter. And then we want to select the last 2. Let's see. Select the last 2 paragraphs in the body of the letter. Be sure to include the paragraph mark at the end of the last body paragraph. So we're back here. We've got our Format Painter. Make sure we've got that clicked and selected. You can see that it changed our cursor a little bit to a little painter looking thing. So the last 2. Okay. Since I'm clicking back and forth here, I'm going to have to redo this when I get over there. Okay. And now what they're going to have us do is copy the text using the drag and drop method. So we're going to select the word disclosure in the first sentence of the third body paragraph. Okay, so let's start back a step. Make sure we get this Format Painter on. We've got that text selected. And then we want to select the word disclosure in the first sentence of the third body paragraph. So the word disclosure. Okay. Hold down the Control key and drag and drop the text between the words enclosed and statement. So I've selected the word. I'm going to select the word disclosure. Hold down the Control key and drag and drop the text between the words enclosed and statement. Okay. Let's see, where is enclosed and statement? Okay, there we go. Enclosed and statement. There we go. So we just moved that word. You know what, though? I'm still stuck on this because I don't copy the formatting of the first paragraph to the first. Oh, place your insertion point in the first body paragraph of the letter, clip format painter, select the last two. Okay, so I see what we did wrong. We're going to take a step back because that just didn't work and it didn't make sense to me what we're doing. Okay, so we want to place our cursor here because we're going to copy this, the format of this, so that would be the size and the font, and make the last two body paragraphs the same. So we put our insertion point by the P. We'll grab our format painter. Okay. That gets our formatting, and then we're going to, yes, highlight it, and you can see it change the size and the font of the last two paragraphs. That's me clicking back and forth on all my things there that cause that problem. Okay, so now in step 8, move the third body paragraph. Make note so it becomes the second body paragraph. And if you need additional, you can click on that to get additional instructions, but we'll go through it here. So select the third paragraph in the body of the letter, and including the paragraph mark at the end of the paragraph. Okay, so we're going to select the third body paragraph 1, 2, 3. Get our paragraph selected here. Alright. And now we want to click the Cut button. Home tab, Clipboard group. It's just these scissors up here. It's disappeared. And then we want to place our insertion point at the beginning of the second body paragraph. And so we're moving it up here, so at the word if. And basically this is holding our text on the clipboard. When we paste it, it will show up for us. So now we want to hit the paste button, which is just this one here. Or you can Control V. Either way. So if you're just using your keyboard, it'll show up. So we just moved that paragraph. And now on step 9, we want to insert and format a date. So replace the placeholder date in the last paragraph with the date 1 week from today. So we'll look at our last paragraph. Wait, where did we say? Replace the placeholder, date in the last, right here. So anywhere you see brackets, those are just going to be placeholders. So let's highlight that word date. Use placeholder date in the last paragraph. 1 week from today, use the month, day, year format. Select the date on the text highlight color drop down list. Home tab font group, choose yellow. Okay, so first of all, we need to go to the insert. Text, because I have this small, I'll show you it bigger. So you can see in the text area, we've got the date and time, so we can pick the date. They want us to make it this date format. But I wonder, is this placeholder text? No, it's not an autofill calendar picker. That's what I was curious about. Oops. So actually I'm just going to make it, it can really be any old date, but let's say Sunday, September what would that be? 6th, 2015. Okay. This smaller again for you guys. And because I'm not sure if they wanted us to do like with a date picker, because it's not a form field, so I was confused on that. Anyway, we're back to 9D. On the text highlight color drop down list button. Oh, sorry, we want to select this date because we're going to make it yellow or make it a color, I believe. Okay. On the text highlight color drop down list, home tab font group. So we'll go to our home tab. We'll go to our font group. We want the yellow text highlight color. So these are our text highlight colors. And if you hover over, you can see what they are. We're going to pick yellow. Okay, so now we've highlighted the text so it stands out. Step 10, change the font and font size of the entire document. So we'll go back into it. Control A. And then click the font drop-down list button. Font. Okay. Home tab font group and select Cambria. So I'm going to go down to find the Cambria. There we go. And we want the size, I'm highlighting it to 12. You can type in 12 or you can pull this drop down and find 12 right next to it. Okay, so now we need to change the case and spacing of the selected text. Or of selected text in step 11. Select the word subject in the subject line of the document. Okay, so we're selecting the word subject. Okay. And now click the change case button, which is on the home tab font group, and we want uppercase. So that's here. Uppercase. Okay, now select the entire subject line, and then we want the font launcher. Click the font launcher home tab font group. This little button here is always going to be your launcher. Okay, and let's see, font launcher home tab font group to open the font dialog box. And click in step E, click the advanced tab. In the character spacing area, click the spacing drop-down list and select expanded. So this will expand all of our text, stretch it out kind of. In the by area to the right of spacing, click the up arrow and change the character spacing to 1.5. So now we want to change the expanded text by 1.5, and you can see a little preview here of what that's going to look like. So now we'll click OK. And now we want to apply font styles to selected text. In the next step, on step 12, okay, select the email address eCavalli down here. Okay, so we'll get that. Okay. Click the font color drop down list button, home tab font group. So we're changing our font color to dark blue in the standard colors area. I believe that's this one. Okay. You can always hover over the color to see which one it is. Now we want to click the underline button or Control U. I often use my control button, so Control U, that'll underline it. And then select the writer's name, Emma Cavalli, below best regards, and open the font dialog box. So we'll go down here. We want the font dialog box. And the effects, oh sorry, let's read a little bit ahead to see what we're doing here. Font dialog box in the effects area on the font tab, check the small caps. Okay, so let's get Emma Cavalli highlighted again. We want the font to be small caps here. Click OK. And I just opened that with the launcher. Select the writer's title, realtor, consultant. Oh, did I delete her? Where'd she go? Let's do an undo or Control Z. Oh, that's because I put her somewhere else. Okay, Emma Cavalli, font, small caps. There we go. Now her name is all in small caps. Now step G, select the writer's title, realtor, consultant. Okay, and click the italic button, or you can do Control I. Italic is right up here. Okay, and select the company name, Placer Hills Real Estate, and click the bold button or Control B. So we've made each of these kind of a different font style to make them sort of stand out. Okay, now we need to save and close the document. Okay, so this, as you can see, these documents are all sort of building on themselves, and I had a few questions from you guys about how to submit these into Blackboard where there are multiple documents. I did put the Blackboard submission. I'm allowing the unlimited submissions on that, but really, since these documents most of the time build on each other, you really just need to turn in the last version of each pause and practice. So I think for this one it might be pause and practice 1-3. And so you can send me the final version. You don't need to send me all the versions along the way. And I will make an announcement about that in class too. So that's this one though, pause and practice 1-2. On to the next one.